Hey everyone, it's Raleigh Mason with Scott Taylor from Mejaro Inspection Services. Today we're going to watch Scott as he takes a look at this furnace. First thing we're going to take a look at is the evaporator coil, which in this case is sitting on top of the furnace cabinet. Now for this panel, normally we take these panels off if we can get to them. A lot of times they are blocked. In this case we have access to it, so we're going to take a look in at the evaporator coil and see how it looks. Now mainly during our inspections for evaporator coil, we're not going to get very technical. We're just going to take a look and see inside the cabinet if anything looks bad, or if it looks dirty. Maybe there's heavy rusting on the coils and such. Those are things we're looking for because we know those are items that will affect performance, and we would want to call out a professional to take a look. So here Scott's opening up the cabinet, taking a look inside with a flashlight. In this one we had some rusting, had a bit of flaking in the condensate drain pan below, so we did call out an HVAC technician. Generally rusting is not necessarily a sign of failure or problems. Heavy rusting, especially with a newer unit, would be. We also want to look inside to see if there's any dirt or grime or anything that could keep that from functioning as it properly would. In this case it looks pretty good. We're going to call it an HVAC tech to make sure they take a look at the rusting, the amount that's caught in the bottom pan. Okay, so the next part of the process, Scott's going to check the furnace cabinet. He's going to open up, pick up the panels. We're going to take a look inside, look for any signs of rusting, heavy rusting, anything that might indicate we've got a moisture problem or a seal issue with some of these pipes. This is a higher efficiency unit, which means we do have a possibility for more moisture with that works. In this case, we're going to open up the cabinet, and what you see Scott doing here is he's got his finger on the emergency shutoff switch. We've already called for heat. Open up the cabinet. We've got to press this emergency switch button to make sure that the power is sent to the furnace and that the board does see that. So I'm going to go through the normal operations for the furnace here so you understand a little bit better and understand what we're looking for. Once your pressure switch is closed, the system knows that it can then turn on the induced draft motor. That actually takes any fumes or any gases that are left in the system and exhausts them out so that no gas valve is open and that there's no open flame when there could be a potential for fumes or anything still in the unit. So it's super important to make sure that inducer motor kicks on and then it filters out that exhaust. So once the inducer fan is going and we have the pressure switches, they come in and verify there is good draft, make sure nothing's blocking it. As soon as we have good draft, then that moves on to the igniter, the glow igniter. You'll see a glow rod inside the unit. That then turns the signal to the gas valve and make sure it opens up, releases the gas, in which case we get flame, the burners. Now, if we don't get burners to kick on and actually have a flame, the device will kick off within about 3 seconds because there's actually a flame sensor that verifies there is flame. If not, it's dangerous to have that gas continuously rolling out. So it will shut down the gas valve to make sure no more gas comes out, lets that expel. Once the flame comes on, the blower motor kicks on, and that's how you get the actual heat distributed through the system. All right, Scott, what do you think? Do we have a good operation here? Are we going to pass this one?